Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sutu. It is November the 8th. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Bitcoin price as a whole, as well as looking into three trades that I currently am in ever since last night. So I'm going to go into a little detail on that and how I'm going to play it from here. So if that sounds good to you guys, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and with that, let's get it. All right, guys, look at this beautiful weekly chart pattern here. This candle here that we got to close on tonight is absolutely beautiful. There's only two other candles in Bitcoin history that have closed higher than this candle from this past week, you guys. Absolutely beautiful to see. Not only that, but the candles are getting bigger on the way up here. Absolutely great to see. It's not like we're closing within the wick of the candle previous or anything like that. Still, we got to consider that there might be a bit of a pullback. Honestly, would not be surprised to get some sort of a weekly wick down in the body of this candle. Really, all the way down to 14K. That would be totally realistic and expected, you guys. But it doesn't necessarily have to happen. Just looking at all the bullish factors here, we closed way above the 618 rejection point. We closed way above this previous macro high. I just don't think this little bit of cluster of trading right here is even all that much resistance, other than the fact that it'll be very psychological resistant, guys, because it's all-time high and stuff like that. And that's where we might see a bit of a harsh rejection, maybe coming back and testing some of these important fib lines before carrying out the rest of the bull market. But we'll have to see how FOMO kicks in, guys, because you know how Bitcoin has moved in these cycles in the past. Bitcoin loves to explode in these parabolic trends. You know that I did take profits on a chunk of my position from last video. I'll actually play a clip for you guys, but I had pointed out that I wanted to lock in profits around this 786 rejection point, as well as just below the 16K. Let's play a clip for you right here. Actually, here I'll zoom into the 15-minute chart, and you can see here that this is where I had it mapped out to take profits, and I called it out at the end of the last video, right at around 15,970, I believe it was, guys. My next target is here around 15,970, and my reasoning for that is just, for one, it's just below a nice round number of $16,000, guys. And also just zooming back out, again, that 786 rejection point around the 16.2K. I'm just being a little on the cautious side, so going just below 16K because so that was absolutely beautiful, guys. That was the absolute top. I think I must have been within a couple dollars, guys, at the very top there. So hopefully some of you guys were able to catch that video before we hit that, and hopefully you were able to cash in a little bit there. I did actually end up closing both of those positions that I had open. If you're interested in those, you can watch previous videos. I don't remember exact numbers at this point. But I know I did cash in a little bit of profits on the one at 420%, as well as this one right here was around 380% on my first trade, or sorry, second trade, but my other trade was a little bigger percentage because it was open for a couple weeks longer. I do have 3 new longs open right now on Bitcoin. I had actually called out on my Twitter too, so if you haven't been following my Twitter, follow me there. I've been calling out that I was looking for really deep oversold on the 15-minute RSI here, and that's exactly what we got. And I was hoping to get a little bit of a double bottom. The RSI did exactly what I wanted it to. We never quite got a double bottom, but it looked beautiful to me. So being that both these indicators here were so oversold, I wanted to get in a bit of a Bitcoin position. I did open up a second Bitcoin position just because I didn't want to ruin the entry of my initial position. So I'm on Bybit on one trade and BitMEX on the other. On BitMEX, I also have an Ethereum trade open. I will talk to you guys about that in a second. But yeah, you can see here that after I entered this first trade, we started closing above these downward sloping diagonal yellow trend lines. And after we closed out of that somewhat of a wedge, I decided, you know what, we even got a retest here, getting a support flip. So I wanted to add another position. At this point, my stop losses on all my positions are at break even, and that'll keep me, basically I can keep it at break even here, just below, for one, this little bit of structure here, but as well this green upward sloping trend line I'm hoping will push us above this red trend line that I have mapped out here. That's on my Bitcoin 15-minute chart. Ethereum basically has the same thing. I have this downward sloping red trend line and an upward sloping green. I ended up trading this Ethereum a little bit later. You can see here we got above my 382 rejection point, and I was kind of thinking, well, I should at least get a move up to the 618, where I updated my stop loss to break even, which right now happens to work out well because, again, I'm below this bit of structure as well as below this green trend line at break even, and that's where I'd want to be exiting those trades, just because I don't want to open myself up to risk. But if this position's willing to play out, that'll be absolutely great. And just since I am in such a bullish mindset on this market, I'm loving the idea of just leaving these longs open and crushing just hundreds of percentages again, because last week was absolutely great, and I want to do that again if we're going to have more bullish momentum, which I'm not willing to bet against at this point. But like I said, all my positions are at break even right now. This one here, and this one here. So that's kind of my game plan. That's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully some of you guys caught what I was looking for on the RSI on my Twitter page if you were following me there. If not, again, give me a follow there. Let me know if any of you guys did take profits right at that peak there or in that general area. That was just absolutely great. It played out like a couple hours after I made the video, I believe. So beautiful to see. Anyways, with that, guys, I think I've rambled on long enough. So with that, stay safe, my friends. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up and subscribe if you hadn't. Share this video with a friend if you think that there's valuable information to be learned here. So anyways, thanks again as always for tuning in. With that, I'm out. Peace.